Hey family, what's up? How you doing? Happy to fantastic. If it is my channel, welcome. My name is Esther, MsTopacJay, okay? And I don't usually do this. I don't usually do intro with full face of makeup on. I'm doing it today because this video was actually going to be a voiceover, but I changed my mind when I sat down to start it, okay? So that's why I'm here. So anyway, this video is about this look, and I used the Jackie Aina x Anastasia Beverly Hills palette for the second time this week, okay? So I hope you enjoy this video. If you yet to subscribe to the channel FamBam, make sure to subscribe down below, turn on the notifications so that we can be notified every single time I upload a video, okay? And without further ado, let's jump straight into this video.
Forgive me, Father, but I gotta take a chance. Oh, I'm already gone, so blessed. Pray for me.
Ignore my finger. It came off, okay? And I don't want to put it back. I just want to take the rest off. So I've already set my lid with the Infallible Modern Concealer in the shade 338 Honey. So we're going to be using I was watching the movie. We're going to be using the Jackie Aina x Anastasia Beverly Hills palette today. All right. So I'm going to first go into the shade Pinker. No, actually not Pinker. Supreme. Yeah. I'm going to put this in my crease. So as you can see, I went ahead and I prepped the other lid with concealer because I just want to do it as I go. Because, you know, when I do one eye and I go off camera to do the other, most of the time I end up forgetting what I was doing, you know what I mean? So yeah, so I just decided to continue to build up the shade Supreme in my lid, and I really like it. I'm just going in with a clean brush. This is the Morphe E27 brush, and I'm just going to clean the edge right there and right here, just a bit, you know. By the way, the first brush I was using is the Morphe M330 brush. Once again, ignore my nails. Ignite. Okay. So I'm really trying not to use shades that I've already tried, but it's a bit hard because this is only a 14 shadow palette, you know, and I've already used 7 of the shades, so I'm gonna have to use it, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna pick up the shade Credit, the brown shade, this one right here, and I'm going to put this in my crease right here just to deepen things more a little bit. And I'm gonna use a small M321 brush. All right, so here we go. This is always gonna be my good side, literally, so let's just face that way. All right. So now I'm gonna go ahead and clean just kind of cut my crease. I'm gonna clean the makeup because I learned recently that, like, you know, the less makeup you have on your base, like where you're gonna cut, the more neater the cut crease looks. I mean, when I've been doing cut crease and it does look good ish, but I just kind of wanted to try this, you know what I mean? I've already done this before. So I've got my Q-tip, and I've also got the Pond's Cold Cream Cleanser right here. I've got that at the back of my hand, so that's what I'm using to take off the makeup, and just, you know, just in that area, the area that I'm gonna be cutting. And I'm only cutting kind of like halfway. I'm not doing a full cut crease. All right, so here we go. I've gone ahead and you know, put concealer in that area where we cleaned up a bit. So now I'm gonna go ahead and pick up that M321 brush, and I'm gonna pick up the shade Credit once again and just deposit it here a bit, just on the edge right there, kind of overlap that concealer. And I'm gonna pick up the shade Wigglies. I'm finally using the shade Wigglies, and I'm just gonna pop this right here, just on the outer corner here, just kind of a little bit on top of that Credit I put on that concealer, so it can look a bit gradient. Oh, that is beautiful. And I'm not spraying the brush yet. I don't know if I'm gonna spray it at all, actually. Oh, Wigglies is wet on its own. Like, what did they said it's metallic cranberry red. So now I'm gonna go into Trusty Shoes. This is a sparkling white gold. Look at that. That is so beautiful. Ooh, yes. So I'm gonna put this, picking up with that same brush, but the brush has already been cleaned. I'm gonna put this just a bit overlapping Wigglies, and as you can see, there's a little bit of chrome there, and I did dig into the palette, so yeah, but it's still metallic and wet. So I'm just overlapping Wigglies a bit. And I know, I don't want to cover Wigglies, but at the same time, I'm loving these Trust Issues right now. I'm gonna tap a little bit on top of Wigglies so that Wigglies can kind of show through, but still like Trust Issue is like on it. I don't even know what I'm saying, but you know what I mean, I hope. I think I want to use the shade. I'm going to refrain from using the shade Zam. And I'm going to go ahead and use the shade Soleil. This one right here. And I'm going to put it on the rest of my lid. So now I'm going to go ahead and draw a tiny little bit of wing using the Ingloss number 77 Highliner Gel. All right, so now that we've drawn our tiny little bit of wing, I'm going to go ahead and apply lashes. And I've been trying this Kiss adhesive lash glue. It's actually not bad. It's black. I think I want to try the clear one. All right, so here we go. I've now gone ahead and apply lashes, and the eye look isn't bad, is it? By the way, happy Saturday. So I'm going to go ahead. My eye is sticky. Hello. I'm gonna go ahead and do my base. I wasn't gonna do my base on camera, but I just thought, why not? Because it kind of seemed like I've been a bit quiet in the beginning of this video, and that's because I had initially actually planned on just doing the eye look and then do a voiceover later, but I changed my mind. So yeah. So first I'm gonna go ahead and apply primer, and I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. Poreless Primer. Yeah. I would usually use my mattifying primer on my nose, but because it's literally how do I keep filming around 8 o'clock? It's 8 o'clock at night. I'm not going anywhere, so I don't need to control oil or my shine or whatever. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just use the e.l.f. primer alone. So now for foundation, I'm mainly using What's Closer. I'm gonna be using the Revolution Concealer Define Full Coverage Foundation. I'm talking too fast again, I think. Slow down. Someone asked me recently if I actually breathe when I'm talking. I actually said, you know what? Sometimes I forget to breathe. Okay, I'm using the Revolution Concealer Define Full Coverage Foundation, the shade F14 and F13.5. I actually wanted to use Juvia's Place, but I used it yesterday. If you see some weird faces that I'm pulling on to you guys, just know that I'm also kind of putting Instagram in mind. So I might end up putting the video on Instagram as well. So if it looks like I'm kind of trying to seduce you, just know that's what's happening. Now we use F13.5. Fantabulous. And now we're gonna go ahead and blend it out using a sponge. This is the Aesthetica Face and Body Sponge. All right, so now that we're all blended, I'm gonna go ahead and actually contour, something I haven't been doing a lot, but I did it yesterday and I liked it. And it sounds like I've never done it. That's funny. I'm gonna be using the shade F16 to contour. Okay, so I'm gonna contour first before actually using concealer to highlight and whatnot. All right, and I actually kind of like that because it, by the time I've blended out my bronzer or contour or whatever, and then I go ahead and blend the concealer, it just blends seamlessly, evenly. I heard that it came out. I saw that it came out with an hydrating version of this. I don't know if I'm gonna get it because this one is not bad for my oily combination skin. Very long wearing, but I'll try it because I do like looking glowy, even though I've got a bit of an oily skin. You know what I'm saying? So I might end up getting it. I need to hide that kilos. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and conceal, and I'm using the Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer in the shade Peanut Butter. I'm just gonna apply this here and enjoy that cooling sensation from the applicator. I think that is you guys' national anthem. Y'all in the US. I don't know why I'm singing that. So I'm gonna blend this out using a sponge. Oh, that is just so beautiful. Look at what my other hand is doing. It's just literally like this. What am I holding? I have no idea. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and set it using a Dermablend Loose Setting Powder in the shade Warm Saffron. Saturday nights, and I'm spending my time with you guys. It's so good. Oh god. All right, so now I am gonna go back to my lower lash line. I kind of want to apply Wiggly's. Let's apply Wiggly's instead. I'm gonna be using the brush that came with the palette. Oh, that's nice. Oh, don't let it get your eye. I warned you. It's okay, if it gets your eye, just keep blinking. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the shade Ginger, which is a caramel brown shade, and I'm gonna use this to kind of bronze up my nose a bit more. I applied too much. Let's make it even and then fix it. Oh, my light just flickered. I'm gonna grab powder and just apply on top. Just kind of soften things a bit. Easy fix, it's all right. I wanted to try and use that shade to bronze up my face, even though my face already bronzed up, but to kind of set the foundation. So I'm using the shade Ginger, that one right there, and just use it to set the foundation. Ooh, yes. I wanna try Pinker as blush. Okay, I should really use my actual blush palette. I mean, I would end up just using the e.l.f. blush palette anyway. So let's just pick up Pinker. And I'm gonna use this to blush. Yes, Lord, for the rest of my days. Yes. All right, so now we're gonna pick up the shade Zam. Y'all know I really like this shade. Should I try another shade to highlight in here? I kind of want to try Trust Issues. Let me try Trust Issues. It's coming. Oh my goodness. Wow. All right, so here we go for lips. I'm gonna go ahead and use the MAC lip liner. This is in the shade Burgundy. All right, so now I'm gonna use the MAC bullet lipstick. This one is in the shade Nikia Joy. This is the one that Nikia Joy, who is an Australian YouTuber, she did in collaboration with MAC. Okay. Oops, I just dropped the lid. The lid has flown away. And I actually got this from my auntie. I didn't buy this, but yeah. This lipstick is my first MAC lipstick. I've tried the MAC liquid lipstick, which I have in the shade Burnt Spice, and I have 2 shades anyway, and Carnivorous, that's right. And this is my first bullet lipstick that I've ever tried from MAC, and I love it. Yes, and I think I want a Glossy Lips. I also finally got to try I wanted to include these in the first impression videos. I still have other products that I want to include in first impression videos anyway, but I just got too excited. I really like this. This is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in the shade Diamond Milk. I've been using this non-stop. I love the way it smells. I love the way it feels on my lips. It has a long hydrating feeling on the lips as well, and I really like it. So this is it right here, and it smells so good. Oh, it smells so good. So I'm gonna put it in the back of my hand. Sometimes I do forget and I end up applying on top of the lipstick, which is why, as you can see, it's a bit stained. So I'm gonna apply it in the back of my hand. Oh, I want to lick it. Don't lick it. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh, my hand smells good. Smell it. Can you smell it? Sniff it. Come close. Smell it. All right, so here we are all done. I think this top doesn't really go with stuff, so let's just bring it down. What do you guys think? What do you think? What do you think? I'm glad I actually ended up talking through this video, because I was literally going to make it a voiceover, which is why I didn't do an intro to this video, but I'm going to film the intro now, which is going to be weird. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I was just editing the first video, which is the initial review of the Jackie Aina Palette, and I thought I want to play makeup, you know, so I ended up sitting down and doing something, and we came up with this look. Okay, and it ain't bad, it's safe, I did say so myself. All right, so thanks for watching FamBam. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you have to join the FamBam, make sure to subscribe down below, turn notifications so that we can be notified every single time I upload a video. Okay, thanks for watching, as I said, and as always, whatever turns to love yourself, and I'll see you guys in my very next video by God's grace. Bye. Oh god, focus, so that we can be notified